So before you click off this video and think, what does this kid have to teach me about business? I have nothing to teach you. I'm just speaking from my personal experience and what I am going to do. So obviously, before you even start a software business, you must understand that it is a business. So you need other things other than coding. For example, you need your marketing, sales, copywriting, communication, leadership. These are all skills that come with time but can be practiced on a daily basis to increase your chances in surviving in business. And those are the main things that every business has. So again, it's communication, leadership, marketing, sales. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but you know the gist. It's just a list of things that every business should have. Now that we have gone over what every basic business should have, the next level would be to be a good developer. Now, most people usually go find someone that's technical and brings them into the company and hires them as a software guy to make the software. But I think that's the worst thing you can do for your product. You are the person with a vision of what your product should be. The only way you can communicate that vision is through you making it yourself. When you have someone else make it, though they may be better than you in code, what I find and what I have noticed is that it turns out to be much worse than what you have envisioned when someone else makes it. If you're not even into code, learn a little bit of code, make your minimum product, and then later hire someone to finish the product, make it better. But as long as you know a little bit of code and you understand what needs to be done to make the product great, then that's where you have your competitive advantage. So what type of skills does a software company need? Obviously, you need your skills in coding, right? Not just basic coding. Well, it depends on what you're studying, what you're selling, obviously. But you need to understand if it's on the web, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, backend, obviously, because it's a software company. You need to understand how to make a web app, how each one links to one another. You need to understand how to design a website. You need to understand the principles of data structures, algorithms, and it may seem like a lot, but this can all be covered in a couple of months. Here's where I believe technical people put too much effort into. I get that it's important to be an amazing coder and you need to make a good product, but what people tend to do is they put all their eggs in that one basket rather than spreading the eggs throughout a bunch of skills. So they think that if I'm an amazing coder, then I'm going to sell a product, but they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to market. They can't build a following. These are big, big, big things that are maybe just as important as making the product itself. So on the technical side, it's up to you what you want to learn. It depends on the product. So if you're making an AI thing, you need to obviously know how to integrate APIs using machine learning. But on the other hand, maybe you're just making static websites for your clients. That's a lot easier. So it's really different for everyone. And I know you came into this video thinking that you're going to learn everything to make a software business in terms of languages, frameworks, and all that. But I'm speaking from videos I've watched. It really doesn't matter. If you can make a good product, you know how to sell it, you know how to market it, you know how to build a following, communicate your product, all that fun stuff, then selling the product becomes way easier. Just know that all these factors are skills you need to learn and that they are learnable. Learn the things you need to learn because they are learnable. They have been taught and learned for thousands of years. And understand that business is not just one thing. You need a layer of things, like Alex Hormozi says. You need a big amount of things. Learn to code, get good at it, maybe hire someone later, and then learn everything that needs to come with business. So again, communication, sales, leadership, marketing, copywriting. These are all things you need to get good at to have a good software business.